What's going on, y'all? Figured I'd do another quick video, same day as I recorded the last one that you just seen. But I was driving, coming back from Lowe's, just got my shovel and all that good stuff. But I was starting to think about like business, and I just had a question: what's your strategy, or do you have a strategy with your business? Do you have a clear map or a guidance system to where it is that you're trying to go, or do you even know where you're trying to go? What's your strategy? And that's just a question that I had. And sometimes we need a little assistance when it comes to strategizing to really take our business even to the next level, or to perfect certain things. One of the key things that every entrepreneur do, or those that have that entrepreneurial drive, that entrepreneurial spirit, but yet hadn't started a business yet, or hadn't figured out what it is that you're trying to do, is take some time to pray about it. And some of the things that I'm gonna share with you is actually in the dream workbook that I wrote. You can find it on Amazon. You can see the link in the description if you'd like to check it out if you need some help with the structure of it, but with the structure of your goals and stuff. But nevertheless, what is your strategy? What is it that you're trying to accomplish? What is it that you want to do, when it comes to your business or your business endeavors, And so nevertheless, I just want to take a moment to talk about strategy, having a strategy, and really sitting down and coming up with a concrete strategy to get yourself to where you're trying to go. And so when it comes to creating a strategy, you're going to need some type of resource to get you to formulate the plan that you are to follow. And nevertheless, so what you want to do is, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that, or if you're in business, if you hadn't gotten in business, go ahead and start, start right now, and all you have to do is to, as far as starting, is to start doing at least the research. That's the very least that you could do, doing research on it is, in whatever field or what area that you're trying, whether it's a product, whether it's services, whatever it is that you're pursuing, as a content creation, whatever the case may be, start doing some research. That's the start, at least, and so as you build up and start getting things going, things will start coming to you. You'll start perfecting things, this, that, and the other. So nevertheless, so once you start that business, or let's just say you're already in business, you started your business, and so but you don't have a clear vision as to where you're trying to take the business. For me personally, my whole reasoning for starting the business that I started at, for one, I was highly skilled at installing and doing things like with electrical work and all that good stuff. And so naturally, I gravitated towards that type of area. But in another sense, my gifts and talents and stuff of that nature, is that I'm actually a creative writer, creative thinker even as well, and so it's not hard for me to come up with, different phrases, wording, and putting things together, being able to formulate it in a sense to where people can understand, or to help people, or be a benefit or a blessing to people in that instance. And so nevertheless, for me personally, when it comes to me starting this particular business, I wanted to be able to create, a strong source of income, so I can really move it and gravitate it into bigger goals and dreams that I have, which is to be able to have, products to help people to build legacy and to leave a lasting legacy and to make an impact on society. And so nevertheless, my whole strategy behind it is to really grow the business, and to a point to where the income can be trickled in through, like my employees and so forth and such, so I can free up time so I can do other things. So many of you may or may not know that I am a preacher, and so the word is just within me, and so I enjoy seeing lives changed as God uses me to minister to people. And so nevertheless, my entire strategy really is to free up that time, and so nevertheless, at this current point in my life, I'm just working, and my strategy is to get everything established within the business so I can actually start expanding the business so it can run with or without me present. And so nevertheless, once I'm able to do that, I can spend more time in mediums like this, and providing content to, areas that I can't just get there quickly, but I can get there, via online usage and whatnot. So nevertheless, I wanted to say, formulate a strategy, spend some time in prayer, but don't just pray, listen. And once you listen, respond properly. And you want to be able to, it just matter of fact, if we go to the scripture and we see when the people of God, when they will pray to God on behalf of a certain thing, God will respond, and then they will respond. And so in essence, they will go to God concerning a strategy. All right. And so God will release the strategy to them, and then they will carry out the strategy to get to, to manifest that what was the strategy that was laid out to them. And so nevertheless, that's the same how we could do with a lot of areas in our lives, And so in this particular stance, I wanted to just focus on the business aspect of it, because, if you have a strategy, that creates you a roadmap, and you have that roadmap, that means you can follow this roadmap and really come to terms with what it is that you're going to do. And so as you break down these different areas, you want to be able to see your progress as you're getting to the target goal. And so as you're continuing to strategize, you're continuing to look for areas to perfect your entrepreneurship, perfect your business endeavors, allow yourself to grow with your business, because ultimately that's what's going to happen. You're going to grow with your business because there's going to be insight that you're going to gain along the way. And then, but don't be selfish about it. Teach someone else about it, because one thing that I know, there's other entrepreneurs that are starving for information to help them get to a place, to that same type of desire that we have as entrepreneurs. They desire to get into that place, but they need that mentorship, or they need that information to help them to unlock that potential that's locked up on the inside of them. And so nevertheless, what is your strategy? That's my question. What's your strategy? Y'all drop some comments below. Let me know what your strategy is. And if it's something that you don't need to share online, if it's some kind of idea, I do understand that. But just drop some comments. Leave me some feedback. Let me know if you have a strategy, or if you need help with this strategy. Maybe I could formulate another video of some sort to try to help you come up with a strategy. But I do want to encourage you to, if you don't have a strategy, or if you have a strategy and you haven't been executing on that strategy, to do it, to stick to your plan, stick to the guidelines, be intentional about it, be focused on it, be detailed, and think about life in general. Be realistic about it. Because our day-to-day lives can be complex and busy, especially if you have children as well. If you have a full-time job and you're trying to build a business, you'll have a complexity and a plethora of things that could go on throughout the case of one day. And so nevertheless, you want to be realistic about it. So whether you can spend 15 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour working and catering and perfecting different things in your business endeavor, as long as you're working towards the strategy, but having yourself a guideline to follow, everything will flow and it'll work out good. So I just wanted to share that with you real quick. Y'all make sure y'all like the video if you want more videos like this. Let me know below. I try to respond to all the comments and all that good stuff. Sometimes I be pretty busy, so I may be delayed, but y'all just charge it to my head, not my heart. But I will generally respond at some point, but I try to do it as quick as I can. But nevertheless, until the next video, love y'all much, blessings, and remember, a little time working on your goals will birth your dreams. Until the next one, peace.